Hey everybody, welcome to the ReCoop. I'm Cooper Daniels and I'm a guy that knows a little about a lot. And today we're going to talk about green hydrogen and whether that is the renewable fuel of the future and should you invest in it. So let's go. Little history about hydrogen. Hydrogen started out as brown hydrogen and was made from coal. Bad. A lot of emissions. Then you had gray hydrogen made from natural gas. Bad. A lot of emissions. And then you had blue hydrogen made from natural gas, but then they would capture the CO2 and store it. That's better. Now you have green hydrogen. Green hydrogen is made by using a machine called an electrolyzer. You throw some water in it, and that electrolyzer separates the water from its hydrogen and its oxygen, and now you have hydrogen fuel. And you need electricity. Now that could be a problem, but in order for it to be green hydrogen, you need to power that electrolyzer with solar, with wind, with hydropower, and then you can have green hydrogen. Now how does fucking hydrogen even move anything? Well, you need a fuel cell. A fuel cell is kind of like a battery, right? A battery that never runs down or needs to be replaced, but it needs fuel. And hydrogen gas is a great fuel for a fuel cell. Okay, now what would you even use hydrogen for? Well, you have cars. You have cars on the road right now. There's a car called the Mirai, the Toyota Mirai. I think it's a Toyota. I might be wrong, but it's called the Mirai, and you have hydrogen fueling systems all throughout California. You could have a hydrogen car in California as we speak. It would make sense, except for maybe hydrogen's hard to get, and the gas stations, the hydrogen stations run out. I don't really know. I don't know the end, but that's not really the main use for hydrogen at this point. It's for the bigger things. You're talking about data centers. You're talking about trains. You're talking about forklifts. I mean, forklifts is really what's going on right now. And so or commercial trucks, or maybe in the future airplanes. There's a lot that could happen with green hydrogen, and it could be the solution to decarbonize the world. I think it's a real idea. Now, what the hell can you invest in if you want to invest in this idea because you think that I've made a compelling argument, or because you already know you love hydrogen? Well, you have companies like Plug Power, you have companies like Fuel Cell or Ballard Power. These are all great companies. You can look into them. I happen to be invested in Plug Power. Plug Power is great. They have contracts with Amazon, with Walmart, with SK Group in Korea. These are huge. They're building the largest green hydrogen plant in North America as we speak in upstate New York. They are growing rapidly. Now, what's the problem with Plug Power? Well, there's a big fucking problem. If you looked at Plug a couple of months ago, it was $75. If you look at Plug right now, that shit is $25, motherfucker. $25 is a third of what it was at 70. I mean, what the fuck happened? Okay, well, it ran up too fast and it needed to retreat, that's for sure. But you know, the stock market is a future looking thing, and I think people are seeing where this is headed, and so there is some reason for it to run up. But it retreated, and then they came out with their earnings, and the earnings were kind of like, whoa, bro, what's going down? You're not making a lot of money on you, are you? And balagadaga, what? I'm an idiot. But what really happened is that they had to restate their earnings. That is death. They had an auditor be like, dog, you're showing some shit that is not right. And then Plug was like, oh, dang, I got to redo this. And then the stock market was like, fuck you, man. And so now it's sitting at $25. Now, should you buy it? Are you a risky investor that really believes in in green hydrogen and fuel cells? Well, maybe $25. There was some other asshole buying it at 75 a couple months ago. So you might feel good about that. Or you could be maybe a safer investor and you would let Plug restate their earnings and show some strength before you dove in. What do you think? You can do it either way. All right, good luck, everybody. Have a good night.